those medical pills that push me over. I kill my fill 3 times a day.
What's up, guys? It is KOJ Bubbles here, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction video on reacting onto different types of art and like really arty photos and stuff, and like giving my opinion on them, and it's going to be done in like a comedic way. So anything I say is just like purely done in comedy. I might actually really like the photo, but then I'll be like, yo, what the fuck, man, like what's up with this? So this is my first time doing a type of video like this, so if you guys like my reaction videos, be that cool girl who gives it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button on the channel. We are at 80 subscribers. We're doing really well, and I thank you guys for all the support. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's Google some art and just be an art critic for 5 minutes. And it shall be fun. So, weird art. Images. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. What the fuck? Is that like a chicken with a face on it? Honestly, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what that looks like. It's like a chicken with a face as a butt. It is weird, man. It is like really weird. I'll just zoom in on that for you. We'll download the image. Let's save image as. And I'll just save it to the desktop, and then we can open it. Swiggity. Okay, so my first impressions of this are like, who came up with something so bizarre? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, this is just messed up. Like, honestly, this is just so weird. Like, it's really out there, and like, if you want to make a statement as an artist, putting his face on a chicken, and I can see that the colors like kind of match up with like the teeth and like the gums, and it all kind of works well, which is probably why at first I was kind of just like, oh, hold up, bro, what the fuck is this shit? So this is artwork number 1. My first impressions are it's fucking weird, and I really love it. Chimkin! I really love weird artworks. Like, I'm a weirdo at heart. So I got this new jumper. It's like a Gucci replica jumper of like the Angry Cat, and I really like Gucci stuff, so I bought it. But I ain't about to drop like thousands of dollars for like a jumper. Like, I'm not stupid. I would never pay like $5,000 for an outfit. Okay, this one, 7 images, yeet. And it was this one. Okay, so first off, it looks like a big fucking vagina in someone's face. Like, they're literally just gone like, boom, you now have a face vagina. And it's just like, bro, what? And on like an old photograph too, like, who would do that to a really nice photo? But I guess like that's the thing, like you've gotta, you know, make a statement as an artist and do weird things. Like, I'm an artist myself. I went to graphic design school this year, and like some of the things I've drawn are like really messed up. But this just looks like a straight up butthole or straight up vagina on a woman's face. Like, that is messed up. That is really seriously messed up. Okay, moving on to the next one. I like this one. So my first impressions of this artwork is that somebody drew it when they were high on LSD. Like, it just has that LSD kind of vibe to it. I've drawn stuff while using drugs in the past. I used to use drugs a lot, but I stopped like 3-4 years ago because it was really fun. But it's kind of like a horror themed, and it looks like someone had a really bad acid trip and like incorporated that. Like, that's my understanding, with like the skull and the oozing eye, and like just the color combinations are really interesting as well. Like, you've got Freddy, and you've got Jason, and you've got that like Chucky doll thing, and then you've got all these weird things down here I don't know the names of. You've got like the death thing, you've got like that guy, and you've got that guy. That looks like a real version of Grandpa Rick from Rick and Morty, like a real life drawing, except like more realistic than what he actually looks like in the cartoon. But I really like this composition. I think it's so cool. It's like it defines, it is like the sole definition of a bad acid trip. For those of you who don't know what LSD is, because if you don't, you're fucking stupid and you've been living under a fucking rock. LSD basically is a hallucinogen and a psychedelic drug, and it makes you see shit, or think you're seeing shit, I should say. And people have been known to go like absolutely crazy. I can vouch for that because I ended up in hospital from doing too much drugs. Not fun, I tell you, but this is just like the perfect definition of like a bad drug trip. Like, this is just perfect. Fuck off, Spider. But yeah, I really like the colors in this, the imagery of like what's going on in the person's mind during the LSD trip. I could be wrong, but like, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty out there. Moving on to the next one. We'll go with this one. Good old Shutterstock. I have like bad speech sometimes as well, and like I can't talk properly. Yeet. Okay, so let's zoom in on that. Okay, so it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, like the person got lost in their mind, like same with the LSD trip photo. Like, this guy just was like, okay, I'm gonna draw like shit everywhere, like have a person in it, and like put eyes on their hands, like, I see you, I see you, and it's just the person who's looking at the artwork's just like, sweetie, I like this booty. But honestly, like, there's not much I can say about this. Like, I don't know why I chose it, but I like it. It's like cool with like the hands, the eyes and the hands. I like the picture imagery in like the foreground, and like how it has the shadow person as sort of like mystical kind of thing. I really like that. Next artwork, ooh, Sesame Street one. Jazz. Yeet. I say yeet way too much. I need to find a new word. Okay, so my thoughts of this one is like the Sesame Street clan have gone completely wild and wacky, and they just like, they decide to operate on Kermit the Frog. It's kind of like that artwork of those old guys who are like studying how to do an autopsy. ASMR of drinking G Fuel. And like, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like a it's like a take on that, where like they're all standing around learning how to do an autopsy. And I really like dark artworks like this. It's just like a comical kind of artwork that like makes fun of like romanticism, I guess. And like romanticism is like a period when they were like really about like learning things and like romanticizing things, hence the name romanticism period. But I really enjoy artworks that make fun of certain art periods, and like it's really, really good. I think it's called pop art, I'm not too sure. I can't remember. Even though I just finished my art course, it's really fucking sad. So I really like this one. Like the preparing, the cut open Kermit the Frog's arm. It's like an exact replica of the artwork. I'll see if I can find it. Go. Oh, top. Where is that artwork? Here, this one. So like, you can see how they're just like standing around. Yes. Open folder. And like, you can see how they're just standing around and like looking at the art, looking at the person's body. This is the one I was talking about. It's a well-known artwork. There's like another version of this which was like done way back. Forget the artist's name, but I remember it very well, and it's like had all these guys, like philosophers, standing around trying to be educated, and they're like looking at a doctor, a well-informed doctor cut open a person. I really think all these kinds of artworks are cool. Okay, we'll do one more. What's a cool one to look at? No. This is autopsy. No, this is still the autopsy search. Okay, here we go. We're back where we belong. I was kind of lost in a Google hole for a second. I'm kind of just like looking for a good artwork. Ooh, what's a good artwork? I think we'll leave it at that, guys. I can't find anything else that like really speaks out to me like the others did. So without further ado, it's been KJ Bubbles. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video on certain artworks. We'll be continuing to do these every week. Like I'm trying to upload every week as much as my money permits. So hope you all enjoyed this video, and without further ado, it's been KJ Bubbles. Be that cool girl that gives this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. We're growing, we're getting there, we're doing really, really well, guys. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.